Ziegler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to Portland.
Here we go.
It'll be the Suns off the tip. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Hill has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Hill's got the game going here with the first basket for Phoenix. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
And good things tend to happen when you run your offense through Steph.
Curry on the wing. Lets it go with the three. Cans it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Warriors making a change here. And here are the Warriors now. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
And Curry has it in the corner. That three off the mark. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The putback, Claxton. It's good on the putback.
You can't have a better start than that. Connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Back to Holiday. From outside the arc. Edey with the rebound. On the wing, Green. Edey a screen. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. Curry can't get it to go.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Warriors leading. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Kevin, back to you.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Warriors, another 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And he doesn't get a lot of recognition for it, but Durant is a terrific passer.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
So it's the Warriors now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Edey a screen for 3, and it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 18 points.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D shifts.
Durant's shot is good. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Edey a screen to the inside. They kick it out to Green. Driving inside. Now Durant. 6 points for him. And good that time.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Edie a screen. On the wing, Green. It's Curry outside. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's raised his three-point total to 6.
The Warriors, 23.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Portis can't get it to go. Here's George. Out to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Horford. Jacks up a three. Houston with the rebound. Suns trailed by 5. Pass to Shannon. Over in the corner, Green. Here's McGowan's. And it's Green slamming it down.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And the dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Back to Portis. Pass to Green. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 6 points.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Back to George. Screen by Nurkic. Now, here's Melton. Guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Suns leading. Pass to McGowan's. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific. They swipe it. And he banks in the layup. Portis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yep, that one goes.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
The drive by Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Off the left rim and out. Warriors trailed by 5. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. And stolen by Horford. Outside, George. Back to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Textbook use there of the pick by Horford. Strong footwork gets him to the shot.
And the rebound by Nurkic.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Green up on top. Here's Houston. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Green, rebounded by Jackson. Phoenix leading by 3. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allen.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 21.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Sefolosha with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And another 3 for Golden State.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he is certainly capable of knocking them down. They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
It's good. And the Suns lead by 5.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Edey, a screen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Brett Hill picks one up. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
.146 left here in the third quarter. Six to shoot. Green, the screen. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Golden State. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Screen by Nurkic. Inside. And stolen by Portis. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Warriors trailed by 7. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Melton, no good. To the paint. Here's McGowan. And it's sent back by Horford. Out to Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State. Left side, George. Nurkic can't hit.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
McGowan's. Phoenix, no good that time either. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Suns on top. They're up.
The Warriors, 44.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Suns leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Portis. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Outside curve. Latrey. Steph. Perfection from the arc.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
And it's Green missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game."
Thank you once again, Allie.
And you look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Pass the Butler. Butler hammering it home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Back to KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Durant, what concentration.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Pass to Claxton. Lays it up off the glass. And the Suns lead by 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Edey a screen. Here's Green. And get the 3.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Durant, money from deep. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Curry outside. Green, the screen. Edey outside. Lets loose a three. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Holiday outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Outside Curry. Edey. Oh, what a finish.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Butler fires. The long shot, no good. Phoenix leading by 10. Look at Katie going to work inside.
It just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
Curry outside. 18 feet out. Count it.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Phoenix.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah.